Everyone, really excited to be here today. Hope you are doing all great. Wish you, of course, a great 2024. This call should be really fast, and of course, whatever question you have, you can use YouTube chat, which is the one that I'm reading in real time, and I will reply to whatever question you have. But to the questions, let me say this. I'm really excited because of two main reasons. The first one is we are deploying a very important tool that we had on development since last year, an important tool that the first version was not running as intended and didn't achieve the goals that we were expecting. And today I'm presenting that. But before that, I wrote a Twitter post around 12 days ago about transform Organya into a decentralized autonomous organization where the community will be straightforward, empowered to make the decisions about product features and about token improvements. And I can tell you today that we are rolling out a new proposal for the white paper of 24-27 for the next 3 years. That document is almost done internally, and the pre-draft before we release it to the public, and there will be enough time to everyone to contribute directly to the creation of that paper, the proposal for the next 3 years. I'm going to share it with specific people that eventually have that time to review the paper, have that intention to help us to design the best possible paper. And of course, the way we can do that is you have my Telegram account, Fred Antunes, very easy to find it. And if you have the time, if you have the desire, if you have the intention to help, please drop me a message with your email, and I will add you to the Google Doc so you can review that paper. And I think in 4 or 5 days, in this private way, everyone can contribute, and then we open to the public and of course to everyone around the community. I just want to guarantee that the draft is not released with missing points, and that's why I would like to do it in this way. So for that paper, the new white paper of Fever token and Organya as a product for 24-25, 24-27, sorry, drop me a message on Telegram, and I will personally add you to the document, and you can review it, you can comment, you can say whatever you want, things that we missed in this first approach. And after that grace period of specific people to contribute, we will open it to the community, and everyone 100% free will be able to put all the proposals, all the ideas, all the implementations that you love to see, what we can do around the token and everything. But before we jump into the referral, let me tell you this. Organya is going to be a decentralized autonomous organization, as I told you. We don't have yet the final proposal, but that's included in that document that I spoke about it. And I'm super motivated about the engagement that the team that we have today and some specific community members, all the engagement that they have been contributing, and they are contributing. And the excitement is something that is mandatory, but at the same time came organically and naturally, and I'm super happy with that. So maybe we'll have some questions about it. I'm going to read after all the questions you have, and I reply. But to move forward to the referral, before that, don't forget, if you want to contribute and if you want to be part of this first private draft before we release to all the community, please let us know, because just drop me a message on Telegram, Fred Antunes, with your email, and I will add you to the Google Doc that we have, and we take it from there. 3, 4, 5 days, the time that is needed to review everything, and then we take it to the next level. And eventually, I will set up a call also to present the document once he is prepared. To move forward, time to show the referral. And before we jump into the referral, I want to clarify a very important thing, which is there were some people in the V1 of the referral, the Recruit a Friend program, that we lost the database and we lost all the referrals that you had. We believe the impact on this is not really for thousands of people, unfortunately, but for those people that are that know that they have they brought referrals and they brought friends into the system, please, straightforward, send us an email, get in touch with the support, and we will credit you the players or the rewards that you were supposed to get and you didn't get. So for us, as I said in the last call, spend a lot of time trying to recover that data would not be a good option. So we completely refactored all the system. We completely refactored all the Recruit a Friend program, and today that's what I want to show you up. So in the new Recruit a Friend program, there are basically three big rewards. The first one is, of course, 1% revenue share on all the purchase tickets from your friends. So as long as they spend money in the ecosystem to play Organya, 1% of that revenue goes straight forward to your wallet. Does not matter what token is. Regarding to the packs, I know we are not doing that much drops at the moment, but anyways, when there is a drop running and your friends, your referrals are buying packs, 10% of that revenue goes straight forward to your wallet. But I'm going to highlight probably one of the best possible things that we can do at the moment to increase our acquisition and adoption of Organya. So at the moment, this new Recruit a Friend program brings a brand new activity where you can get up to $15 USDT. It's not Fever, it's not BNB, it's not Ethereum, it's $15 USDT if you engage with the program as best as possible. And it is really well written. So the first 25 users that we bring, we pay $5 USDT per user. And once you reach the number 25 in terms of recruited friends, the 26th and beyond, it activates the trigger of $15. Why we did this in this way? Because we want to reward the users that will bring more users. So the first 25 users, $5 USDT. After that, $15 USDT. If you bring 1,000 users, it's $15 to each one in straightforward in USDT. Also, you have already in the website a referral dashboard, as I'm sharing in here. And with this referral dashboard, I just created an account to show you basically the user experience as a recruiter, and then the user experience as a recruiter. So as a recruiter, you can see the number of users that you invited, your direct rewards, your rewards from the revenue share from packs and tickets, and the total USDT that you earn. Besides that, all the invited users are now tracked into this leaderboard or this dashboard, and of course, once you get rewards, they will be here. If you know, of course, if you want to know more about the details, everything is written in here. Regarding to individually each user that you have, and this is another thing that we are bringing. If you press view, so you have the list of users that you invited, and you can individually check up what they have been doing into the ecosystem. So if you press view, there are now 2 stages of development of a new user in the ecosystem. So the first stage is the moment where your new friend needs to log in, needs to set up a profile, then do small things in Organya, but basically it's just to do all the journey until he becomes a player. And in the moment that one of them he buys two tickets, he buys one pack, or he stakes 100,000 fever in a specific staking pool, then you get your reward of $5 up to 25 users, or $15 when you cross to the 26th user. It's important to say that you only be paid once your friend reaches the stage 2. So he needs to hold the stage 1 and after the stage 2, and just needs one of this. So stake fever, buy one pack or buy two tickets. And it's important to explain, it took us a lot of time to qualify a user. And if you take a look about multiple recruit a friend referral programs, for us, understand what is a qualified user for us, where we are rewarding you to help us to grow the ecosystem, was very important. And we identified these three triggers, which is if your user buy tickets, if your user buys one pack, or if our user, he never played Organya, but anyways, he bought Fever, he did a stake of 100,000 Fever, and you will be rewarded anyways. Attention, for the sake of clarity, to be paid in the $5 USDT or the $15 USDT, you don't need your user does not need to do the 3 in stage 2. It's just 1, and that's why it is here 0-1 mission. So once he has this one done, your rewards will be credited immediately. After this, I'm going also to share the experience of the new user. So you send your referral code to them, and what is going to happen in the other side. And in the other side is very similar. It just changes a bit the UI. And basically, your friend, once he received your referral, he comes to here, to Organya website. He connects a wallet. Of course, he needs to have a MetaMask. There is no other way. But after he connects the MetaMask and set up the profile, the system will give him this this journey to be part of. And basically, the number of missions that he concluded will reward you experience points. And of course, he will be able also in stage 2 to be rewarded or with tickets for what he has been accomplished during these missions. So basically, also the rewards for the user that you invited are here. Attention, this is not something static, but at least the system is fully working at the moment. There is no longer a third-party system that we are consuming APIs to manage it. So we developed this time everything internally. So system is running, is going, and all I can tell you today is copy your referral and distribute it to as many friends as possible. Bring them to play Arena and play Organya and engage in the tournaments and the playoffs and everything. So this is the first one. Once again, I don't want to forget this. I already said, but I'm going to say it again. Don't forget all the users in the V1 who brought us users to the ecosystem. Please get in touch with us, and we will credit you all the users that you have with that specific rewards. If someone tries to cheat on it, it is your honesty, and we will trust you, we will believe you. So if, of course, someone appears with 1,000 users, we know that it never happened, but we will do our best. And if there is someone losing anything, it will be us, not you. Also, another update that I want you to be in touch is the spectator mode. So last week we have been in Allianz Arena, Allianz competition, the Taça da Liga in Portugal, and we did a live tournament. already testing the spectator mode, and it worked marvelous. We don't have any bugs on that. So the new version of Organya will be distributing the spectator mode to all the users, and of course enabling the possibility of you use Organya to stream it even when you are not playing. So that's another thing that we want to connect, which is YouTubers and Twitchers. They can now have a referral program to incentivize bringing users to Organya, and at the same time stream the game without the need to be playing. So now they can just watch, comment, invite people to comment, whatever. If you want to do streams, and I can jump also to comment any game, feel free to do it. To move forward, I already covered the concept around the decentralized autonomous organization. And before I finish all that I have to say for today, before I jump into the questions, I would also like to share this event. We are going to be in Poland 17 and 18 of February. And it is a crypto community conference in Poland. As you know, Poland is our second biggest community. And I have to say thank you to all the Polish people, especially to Piotr for the invitation and for the organization. There will be multiple people invited. This is the Twitter page, Crypto Event PL, and I invite you all, especially our Polish community. If you are already in Poland, there are some nice partnerships, nice speakers from other projects. I will be there personally, and in this crypto conference in Poland, we will do for the first time in a crypto event one big tournament organized specifically with that brand and sponsorship. And the final of the tournament in this event will be live streamed and will be commented by myself in the real time in the event. So I'm super excited to this kind of, scale up of Organya for so many people. I heard there will be around 800 people. It's a lot for the first time the event, and I'm super excited to be there, present, and engage with everyone, discuss ideas, whatever you have in mind. So, with that said, let me read YouTube at the moment. When Fever exchange listing, I don't know. My biggest focus at the moment is to change the way that this project is governed and upgrade the governance. It's my biggest focus at the moment, and I want to have it done as fast as possible. And personally, I think listing the token in new exchanges is important, but at the moment we are talking about $500,000, $750,000, something around that. So it is not that easy to do it immediately. When Binance and when Organya on Play Store, at the moment, the mobile version, we already have an internal version that was improved. The problem that we were having, and being completely transparent, the version is working. It has two problems that we are solving them out. Problem number one was a problem in most of the devices that they were crashing after the third game because the optimization in the RAM memory was not good, and we are changing that. The second one is, as you know, Organya, when you play, is a drag and drop game. So basically you press and you drag the mouse to attack or to score a goal. And in a mobile versions, it will be nice. For example, in my mobile, I have a stylus. With the stylus, it is working perfectly. But for people who do not have stylus, and most of the people they don't, we need to change the interface to allow everyone to click attack or click score goal, and this is some change in the mechanics. So besides that, the version is running. I don't have at the moment an ETA for for the date of deliver, but I have no doubt that this year definitely it will appear. To move forward, we consider Bybit. I don't have exactly the numbers, but it was around 500,000 what they asked us to list the token in there. So basically, when there is a bull market, of course, it's dramatically more expensive. I don't know if Bybit was even more expensive, but it was also around 500,000. How will V1 recruiters be compensated for the last data lost? So I already explained this. Get in touch with our support team and let us know how many users you had, if you have a screenshot or not. Just let us know how many users you had, and we will credit those users in there. If you have the nicknames, or if you have the emails, or if you know who they are, just bring us a list. Probably it was just up for a few weeks, and we will recover that. Any plans and timelines to introduce any grind mechanisms in organic game? Battle pass, daily quests, ranked ladders. João, I put all of that inside Organya Council, the new DAO, and it will be the community who's going to decide what will be the first new features decided by the DAO. So it will be no longer me personally or anyone from the team internally deciding everything in this game, everything in this ecosystem. What we want is really to follow the deep Web3 philosophy, which is decentralization. And I think we messed up in the last 2 years and a half the way we were managing this. But the same person who takes the responsibility for messing up is the same person that presents the solutions. So I changed the opinion, heard a lot of people, also, of course, the community, and I think there is nothing better than this. The next ones, do you see collectors and collection rewards as a way to purchase on a marketplace? Very nice question. I think one of the nicest features that we can bring, besides any kind of fusion mechanism, is really a lottery where you can use your comments to participate in the lottery and win better rewards than those that you have been getting from the packs. So reduce the supply is definitely one of the things that we have in mind. But once again, it will not be only us deciding everything. Community will be able to make proposals, community will be able to vote, and it will be the community who's going to decide how we should do it and guide us, basically. Great Piot, get the chance to win one basic pack, watch this community update with Fred, comment and ask a question in a live chat. Exactly, there is a campaign going from Piot. I love the game, Dazer. I love the game, especially playing against my friends. Thank you, Dazer. Great to know that. Will the DAO having a staking pool? Question from Adam. Yes. So basically, for you to access to Organya Council, you will need to stake a specific number of tokens. From that staking pool, you will get a receipt, which is basically an NFT, and that NFT will give you access to the council. Organya Council will have two levels, so the council member basic, and of course the high council member. And the difference is between the people who can make proposals and the people who can make votes. And it's a system more or less inspired in what Uniswap has, plus some additions adapted to the ecosystem. But once again, it will not be me alone who's going to decide. It's part of this paper that I already spoke in the beginning, and this paper is going to be distributed. We generate as best as possible a consensus, and then we move on with that implementation during the month of February. Another question, who should contact for a partnership? The question from Diogo Moreira. I'm reaching out from G Infinity, a digital media company. Well, get in touch with us, info@realfevr.com is the best way. Take a screenshot and share in the main chat of Discord. Don't miss out this fantastic opportunity. Perfect. Have fun and grab your chance to win the pack. Piotr, the new referral program is very well taught. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Heinz Brombel. Yeah, I think we screwed up in the first version. Definitely, we assumed that, but I think this one is much better than what we have done in the first one. And now it's up to all of us to make Organya grow as it deserves. Um, Andrea, question from Well. I want to ask Fred and the whole team, what do they think about Organya's success so far? Are they satisfied with the number of new players that came to the project? Daily players are also number of packs sold last 12 months and generally awareness of RealFevr in crypto space. How do they think to change that, and what marketing plans do they have outside Portugal? So I'm not satisfied with the number of users that Organya have at the moment. Of course, the tournament in December for 2.5 ethers as reward, it created the huge engagement, almost 300 people playing. But we need to outdone that, and we need to stabilize with that. And I think the referral plus all the other changes will help on that. Besides that, in terms of marketing and in terms of the level of awareness of RealFevr in the crypto space, I think Organya Council, the DAO, will definitely engage much more people with us because they have a guarantee that this is a community-driven project and not a corporate-driven project. And the second one, of course, we will need to deploy more capital for the marketing plans. And I will speak about that in a future update call when we already have everything established for the deployment of Organya Council. RealFevr, let's do it. I want to show my team with my new players. Okay, let's move on. Guys, if there are no other questions, I will not take much more of your time. Once again, Organya.world, visit the Recruit a Friend program, bring your friends to play, especially when there are the special events. It's much easier to engage, to bring them, because the rewards are really nice. And most of the tournaments are a one-star tournament, so they don't need to have really super developed decks, because with one star deck they can play and win. Guys, thank you very much. I leave the things at the moment in your side. Referral is done, $5 USDT per user up to 25 users. After the 25th user, you will get 15 USDT to each user. So let's make money together. Thank you very much, and let's put Organya where it deserves.